Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys are being safe out there and that you guys are taking this time to love yourselves, love your families, love, the people that you're in close connection with during this time. For those of you who live by yourselves, I hope that you guys are understanding yourselves a bit more during this time. This is your April reading, okay? Your monthly reading for April. Sorry about the noise, you guys. I have neighbors, and they're just spending some time outside, and there's also some construction going on. On top of that, I also live on a very busy street, so forgive me for any distractions or noises that you guys hear. So Leo, I'm always very interested in the Leo readings because I'm a Leo myself. I'm a Leo sun, and I have Leo in my Jupiter. Leo, for some of you, you may feel a bit of a disconnect from your creator, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Understand that it's okay. Whenever spirits or spirit guides, deities, or ancestors, whenever things are quiet and you feel as if no matter how far you reach, you're not really connecting, you're not making that connection with that higher being, Leo, for you in particular, understand that this disconnect is not a fault of yours. It's not because the universe is angry with you at all. This disconnect is occurring because there is something that you need to connect with within yourselves. Connecting with ego. And a lot of times ego can get us into a lot of trouble. But Leo, there is a need to connect with it and to understand it. To move forward, there's a need to move forward with a clear conscience. The reason why there is this disconnect is because, disconnect from the divine, is because the universe is giving you options, the choice to decide for yourself what you want to do and who you want to become, right? Understand that it's okay for you to connect with the darker half of yourselves. Okay? You have the Two of Fire here, which is the Two of Wands. This is Aries energy. Okay? We are in Aries season. This is spring. For a lot of you, Leo, this year may have felt like it's just been at a stalemate since January. And in this time, you may feel within yourselves a sense of moving forward, a sense of things needing to get done. You may feel that your year has finally started, right? And it's starting with your fellow fire sign, Aries. There's a lot that all of us can learn from Aries, no matter what your sign is. There is something within yourselves in regards to your ego, in regards to your emotions, in regards to your love in your life, love of other people, love from other people, love of your love of not your circumstances, but your experiences, right? The love of your job, or whatever that love is for you. Maybe all of the above. Love of the universe, okay? Love of the natural flow of things. Leo, there is a, for some of you, you're starting to gradually step into a sense of yourselves that no longer wants to do things the way tradition says it should be done. No longer doing things the way your pastor or your high priest or your priestess or your parents, grandparents, ancestors, society, the government, whoever, right? Whoever, or school, whatever institution has trained you to believe in a certain way of life, you no longer need, you don't need that anymore, right? Whatever job you want to career or job you're wanting to pursue, or whatever job you're trying to land, whatever belief system you're trying to embrace, the universe is showing me here with your cards that it's saying, hey, it's all you. We're gonna be here for you when we see that you're slipping up, or if we see that you really need our help. But you got this, Leo. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. You can choose to be whoever and whatever you want to be. Whatever, if those of you who are single, who are wanting a certain relationship, or wanting to be in a loving relationship, or for those of you who are wanting better friends, some of you all may not have a lot of friends, or at least if you do have friends, you may feel that you don't have friends who are like-minded. Understand, Leo, that you can get exactly what you are wishing for, and the universe is just stepping back. This is showing your potential, Leo. The universe is showing you that you can do whatever you want. It doesn't matter who's there to contradict you or to say that you're doing wrong. You can do whatever you want. Understand that the universe is backing you. Also, be careful, Leo, of reverting back to old ways of thinking as a sense of security, right? You don't have to control everything. The world is in your hands. The world is your oyster. You don't have to control everyone and everything. Just know that what you pray for, what you ask for, it's not, like I told Cancer, it's not falling on deaf ears. Because it's time for forward movement. It's time to step into your own power. This is not the time to backtrack. It's not the time to make a U-turn. It's forward movement here on out, right? Towards whatever or whoever you desire, whether that be who or what you desire within yourselves, or who or what you desire from other people or other experiences and situations. Okay, because we have the ego card here, and this represents the devil. The devil card is not really a bad card. Some people are afraid of the devil. People are afraid of ego, right? The ego is nothing to really be afraid of. It's when you allow ego to control you, that's when things get a little hairy, right? You have the power to tell your ego what to do. If you want your ego to step aside so that you can see the truth of the matter, or hold yourself accountable to something, you can control that, right? Or if you want your ego to take over, a situation, you have the power to do that as well. Be careful, Leo, of how you think, because I feel there are those of you who are really, you're used to having control. Those of you who have your own families, You're used to controlling where your children go. You're used to controlling what your children eat. If those of you who are seeing how your children are getting older and they're making their own decisions, they have a mind of their own, the universe is going to not force you, but it's going to show you, hey, you know, you're going to have to let go at some point. Make the decision to let go, because at the end of the day, you're put on this planet for more than just one purpose. Okay? You're not just put on this planet to be someone's girlfriend or boyfriend, husband or wife, son or daughter, grandparent or parent, right? Co-worker, whatever it is that you are, whatever your profession is, don't just hold on to that one thing. Don't think that, well, you don't have anything else better to do. Don't have negative thoughts, because again, you have very, very strong manifestation powers, Leo. And if you continue to invest, like I was telling Cancer in their reading, and you have 2 major arcana in your reading, so it's very interesting that, you know, the devil coming out, that also can represent negative thoughts. Like I said, you can choose to either allow those thoughts to control you, or you control them, and you tell them, you decide how to channel those thoughts. Okay? Because it's forward movement. Forward movement. Okay? Now, the core of your reading, you have the Hierophant. This card says unity, but it's the Hierophant in the traditional tarot. It came out in the reverse. So this is letting me know that don't let go of your roots. Don't feel that your foundation is not firm. Okay, you've been building on a firm foundation, Leo, but reverting back to old ways or tradition. There are those of you who are just beating against the system. You're breaking boundaries, or you want to break boundaries, and you're thinking outside the box. You're no longer wanting to hold on to what tradition or what your parents or your grandparents or their parents before them has set for you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't respect those things, but just because your family lineage has been known or has a legacy of doing a certain thing for so long, either to protect themselves or to make a certain amount of money, you know, that doesn't mean that you have to follow that. Okay? For those of you who are in relationships, okay, there's a new person that's coming to you, or there are new energies that are going to be coming to you. You're manifesting these energies. You're a magnet for these energies, okay? Now also, for those of you who connect with spirit animals, now they do say that Leo is the symbol of a Leo is a lion or a cat, right? But there are those of you out there who have a different spirit animal, right? You resonate with a different spirit animal or a power animal, because you have the stone called a 𝍊🋼🍼, and it says power animal. My power animal supports, guides, and loves me throughout my life. So whatever your power animal is, okay, some of you all may be veterinarians, some of you all may have a few pets, and you love animals, and they, you know, you want to touch the world, you know, with, you know, you want other people who love animals as much as you do. Okay, some of you all may work at a zoo or at an aquarium, or, you know, you are all about conservation, or you're in some ways a humanitarian, and you want to lead in that endeavor. There is all of those things will manifest. Okay. You have a choice to make, Leo. Okay, and with the King of Air, there's just the King of Swords that's coming out here. This is clear thinking. This is really good energy to see. Okay, for those of you who resonate with this energy and you've tapped into it and you've embraced it, you have to understand that you no longer have to, because we're ruled by the heart, right? And the way we project ourselves, you know, some people may think that we're stuck up or that we're self-centered, but, you know, with some of us, you know, we can be, depending on what vibrations we choose to embody. But for those of you who have put your heart at the forefront and you've upheld so many different traditions, or you've upheld a group of people and you've supported so many people in your life and people look up to you for it, or maybe you're feeling like people aren't looking up to you enough, or people aren't appreciating you enough, I feel like this is a time for you to pull back, Leo, okay? Because this is not the time for you in April. This is not the time for you to put your heart at the forefront right now. It's time for you to put your best foot forward on a logical, professional, diplomatic way. Putting forth your confidence. It's not ignoring the emotional, but balancing the emotional with the mental body, okay? But moving forward nonetheless, okay? If you're dealing with, if you're in a relationship with someone, this relationship is going to transform and it's going to be renewed, okay? And there, within this relationship, maybe if you've needed some help, or you didn't know where how to fix something within your relationship, or you've gotten into an argument with your significant other, there may be your power animal or your spirit animal may have shown itself to you in different ways. Some of you all are dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or an Aquarius, okay? Very, very fixed energy here. So some of you all are dealing, but it could be any sign. But for some of you specifically, there's an Aquarius, a Taurus, or or a Capricorn here. For others of you, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, you know, either one of the air signs, this person is very square. They're very mathematical. They thrive off of logic. And Leo, you may not necessarily thrive off of that. You thrive off of the heart space. You thrive off of helping people and loving yourselves. You thrive off of luxury and for some of you, a lavish lifestyle. So this person may not understand what drives you. They don't they also don't really understand why you do the things the way you do. Okay, they're very, very staunch and very stuck on logic and how that doesn't mean that they love you any less, for those of you who are dealing with a significant other. But this person, their ego gets the best of them for the most part, you know, and you may need to start dealing with them. Move forward, you know, is fine. For others of you who are not happy in your relationship at all and you don't want to stay, it's okay, because there's someone new that's coming along. They may be an Aries, okay, and you have new love. So, you know, with this card, oh, wait a minute. Wow, okay, you guys, Leo, this is crazy. This is insane. I didn't even see that I pulled two cards because this card was hidden behind it. Stay optimistic about your love life and new love, okay? So, guys, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. So, this reading might be a little bit longer. I'm sorry, you guys, but wow. Whether you're in a relationship or single, for those of you who are single, you don't think that you're not going to find someone, or that person's not going to find you. Don't think that the friends that you desire, the people that you want to have like mind, don't think that they're not coming. They're on their way, okay? The universe is manifesting this for you as you manifest, right? So stay on the positive wavelength, okay? I know that sounds kind of corny and cheesy. Maybe the person that you're into, or the person that you're dealing with, for those of you who are in a relationship, they're not really, they feel like you may be kind of like a hippie, you know, and that you're always thinking positive and that you're not recognizing the reality of what's going on. But that's not the case, Leo. You realize the reality, but you have the choice to choose how to deal with that reality, right? So with new love, and stay optimistic about your love life. Stay optimistic about everything in your life, not just your romantic partner or your potential romantic partner. There is newness coming to you in many different forms, and put your best foot forward no matter what, okay? But also be very careful about how you present your heart, okay? Try to tap into a little bit of logic and tap into dealing with things in a diplomatic way, okay? Not with your emotions. Balance the emotional body and the mental body, okay? Wow, that's insane. Like, I can't get over this. I pull one card for everyone from each oracle deck, and the fact that two of them were accidentally pulled, they both coincide. Excuse me. They both complement each other, right? So stay optimistic, you guys. Stay positive. There's newness coming to you. There's a new person. For those of you who are happy in your relationships and you want to see it grow and thrive, and you see this person in your future and they see you in their future, even though you guys may be completely different from one another, okay? This relationship is going to transform. It is in the process of transforming. And your relationship with this person is not like everybody else's. So what you choose to do in this relationship is not going to be what society or what your friends or your family may say is the best thing for you. Don't worry about what other people think is best for you. You decide what's best for yourself. And if this person is worth it, and you feel, or this sort of circumstance or the situation that you're dealing with, you know, this job or this apartment or house that you want to move into, whatever situation that you feel is best for you, it doesn't really matter what other people feel is best. It's about, the universe is saying here, we're not backing off, but we're gonna let you figure it out because you got this. You know, we've shown you the way, we've shown you what you needed to know. You know, the playing field is yours. You know, the world is your oyster. It's in your hands, Leo. But the universe is still keeping an eye on you for sure. So don't think, you know, if you just desperately need help or you really don't, you know what to do, definitely just say, hey, I need some help, I don't know what to do. But the universe will show you signs, you know, each and every day, okay? But it's not really trying to hold your hand right now, because I think it feels like, you know, you got this in the month of April. Like your engines are running. Last but not least, we have personal choice. Now, this is from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. This particular card doesn't have an animal in it, because this card is letting you know that you have the choice. What animal or what spirit guide or what deity do you want to connect with, or that what deity or what spirit animal, for those of you who want to connect with a spirit animal, which one of those animals do you feel resonates with you? Which one do you choose to embrace? Okay, it says close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. What qualities do you want to embrace, Leo? The world is in your hands. Yes, things may seem a little dull right now. We're all, you know, dealing with this frenzy that the world is in, and a lot of things are uncertain, but the universe is still staying true to what it wants to give you. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life, about your life, and there's new love. Don't fret, don't doubt, Leo. And I hope that all of this made sense. Okay? So much love and light to all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you, and I will hopefully see you guys in your next video. Alright, take care. Bye.